What's good, YouTube? We back with another episode of the TrakWolf Godcast. I'm your boy TrakBeatz. Got my motherfucking man Cheno Bliss in the motherfucking building with us today. And we're doing something new as well also, you know what I'm saying, which we did with our last episode, you know what I'm saying. We got Savage in the motherfucking building with us too, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, but we got, you know what I'm saying, the other co-host is going to be off the cam, but he's still here with us, you know what I'm saying. And today we got a motherfucking special guest in the building, you know what I'm saying? You want to introduce yourself, man, let the people know.
My name is O, you know, FME, Foreign Music Empire. Yep. Today I'm thankful to be here today with my brothers here, you know. So we're gonna
vibe it out, you know what I'm saying? So as everyone probably can already tell, they can hear the accent, you know what I'm saying? So let the people know where you from.
You know, I'm from Congo, Brazzaville, short for Brazza. Born in kind of raised, but you know, I had to move. But yeah, I'm from Congo.
How long was you there in Congo?
I lived there for 9 years, you know, until the war started.
Okay, and then yeah, family got you up out of there.
Yeah, me and the family, we had to get out of there. We had to evacuate, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So,
were they kicking and pushing people out, or was it like y'all better go or some shit gonna happen?
It's like war. I don't know if you ever experienced how it's like to be in a country that's war. Like they everywhere, you hear gunshots.
Yeah,
so basically, the reason why we had to evacuate because like they were getting closer.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So we were living in a kind of like a
so y'all could hear the sounds and everything was getting closer.
They was already getting the neighbors.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So basically, what they do is they rape the woman, they beat up the men, they shoot, they kill, and you know, sometimes they take the young boys if they feel like they can use you in the military, they take you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's crazy like that. So when we hear that the neighbors, they had a big land, you know. So when they was getting them, so we could hear them, they were still over there getting busy. So we just got in the car, took what we could, drove out.
Oh man.
Damn, that shit had to go crazy.
It was crazy like that, man. I remember it was at night. We couldn't even get food, man. Like I was trying to go back and get something to eat. Like, nah, you just gotta carry yourself.
Yeah, fuck that.
Okay, so like, what was life like before you had to evacuate up until the point where you did evacuate?
So before that, man, life was great. You know, my dad was like the director general of a bank. You know, the BCC. That's like the biggest, the national bank in Brazza where we were from.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so he was the director there. So he had a good job. He was making money, and my mom was a journalist. You know what I'm saying? She was a radio journalist, always, you know, announcing the news and stuff like that.
So you was in tune with what was going on constantly, even young, because of the news and everything.
Oh yeah, and we had a great life. Like we would live in a nice community. You know, we had our own yard, you know, and it was gated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we had a nice house, 4 bedrooms, I remember.
How many of y'all was there?
So I got there's 5 of us as far as siblings, plus the parents, so there's 7 of us.
7 of y'all.
7 of us in the house.
And everybody traveled and made it out together?
Everyone did, yeah. We made it out of the Congo. That was back in 1998. That was back in 1998 when the war started.
Yeah.
It was around December, you know, when the war started.
Yeah.
So we left the Congo that one day when they was already getting close to us. They was hitting the neighbor's house.
Yeah.
They was coming to us. So we got in the car, we drove out, we left. We went to my dad's village where he knew that we could be safe. You know what I'm saying? Over there, it's like, it's far from the city. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing but wild. Like,
so kind of like here, like it's what they would call nature. You know what I'm saying?
Like you got the city and then you got the country, like kind of like when you go to Buckingham or something.
County,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, gotcha. So y'all was in the city and you was like, you know what, we about to get about the city.
Yeah, we got to get out the city because that's where they hit the city first when the war started.
That's how it is over here too. When everything goes down, the cities get hit first.
Of course, that's where the money's at.
Yeah.
That's where the money's at, yeah. So everyone leave the city, they go to the little small villages, small towns and shit. So we went to my dad's town, you know what I'm saying?
So then what happened after you went to your dad's town?
Over there we stayed for a few months. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even a full year, it was just a couple months. We stayed there. That's when I kind of learned the wildlife because, you know, I was 9 years old when this shit started.
He was a city boy.
You know, I was a city boy. You know what I'm saying? Mom and dad had money. We living good.
People wouldn't get that concept over here because they teach us over here in the States that everything in Africa, which y'all don't call Africa, do y'all over there? Y'all call it by y'all tribes or like the countries where you at?
The country, I'm from Congo, so Africa is the continent, and there's
Yeah.
like a bunch of countries in it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A bunch of little countries. So it's like you would travel from here to Maryland.
So I had an ex that was Nigerian, you know what I'm saying? She was first born over here. Her parents was born over there, but they don't call themselves African. They just say they're Nigerians.
You're Nigerian.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
okay.
So is that something that you also do or y'all also do over there as far as y'all's? It's like...
I don't really
Because
look
we
at
don't
it like
really
that,
have
though.
a concept over here as far as what life is like besides what they perceive on TV, you know what I'm saying? And now you gotta like dig, you know what I'm saying, to YouTube to kind of understand. All they told us was that it's motherfucking, it's wildlife out there, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is hanging and running from trees ass naked and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, you know,
Untamed.
you're gonna hear all kinds of stories, bro. I
Yeah.
tell you that, man.
I know you get walks of life everywhere, but you giving a perception of the other stuff, which a lot of us don't hear, you know what I'm saying, unless you talk to somebody that's personally there.
Yeah, you're right. You gotta feel it to live it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta live it to feel it, like they said. Anyway, so, but yo, I'm gonna tell you what, man. Like, you gotta go there and experience it for yourself, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, if you want to see the wild side, there is the wild side. There's beautiful cities too, like the nightlife,
Crazy.
the club, like, you know what I'm saying. Whatever, anything you want to do, they got that. If you got the money for it, there's the cities where they built it just for tourists.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because we know everyone wants to explore Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, they hear a lot of stories. Like you're gonna hear all kinds of stories.
Yeah.
You know, coming here, I had to hear it for myself too. Like, yeah, they think it's like this, or like you said, they think it's like niggas running around naked and like climbing trees.
Yeah.
Nah, like,
So what was your perception when you got here? Because they also is the, you know, the perceived notion that people from over there are kind of almost taught to not like people that's like
nah,
us
never
over
that.
here.
Never that. Look, let me tell you, we look up to countries like America. That's like, it's like the promised land, something like the American dream. I don't even know what it is.
Mhm.
Tell me about it, but I heard about it when I was back home.
Yeah.
The American dream, you know what I'm saying? The American dream, like, I never thought of my life one day I'll come to America. You know what I'm saying? When the war started, we was going country to countries, just running from the war.
What other countries did y'all go to?
We went to Gabon. After leaving my dad's village, Mosenjo, we went to Dolisie, which is another city in the Congo. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, the people were coming over there too. Shit was getting bad, so we left the Congo, the whole country, moved to another country called Gabon.
Gotcha.
They also speak French and they're super cool. We lived there for 7 years, man. Like, it's
So
like
you can
most
speak French too.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Congo was colonized by the French. Yeah, so French is a language.
Fluent language.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The
I speak
native
that
language,
fluently.
yeah.
I write fluently. You know, that's why I call it foreign music. Cause like, I don't just write in one language, man. Like when I write my raps, I write in all the languages I know. I speak 5 of them.
Because
You
you
know what
want
I'm
to
saying?
speak to all the places you
Yeah.
touch.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? If
Yeah.
you do it that way, then you'll be able to reach the places, you know what I'm saying? More people
Yeah.
that way since you've been there. Some of us haven't experienced those, so we speak to the places where we have experience, you know what I'm saying? But and then we also don't know the second language to speak to the other ones, you know what I'm saying? But I always thought that was pretty creative when people can put the two together in their music, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
So is that what kind of gave you the concept of formulating the brand? As y'all can see, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, foreign music empire, foreign empire. Put it on no joint. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So how did you come up with this concept with foreign music?
Foreign music. Alright, so you know, it's basically like, I wanted to express myself through music. You feel what I'm saying? Cause I got a story to tell. You feel what I'm saying? And I want to express myself through music. But then again, I'm like, yo, are the people gonna understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Cause I already got an accent for one. I just have to learn English. You know,
Yeah.
it's not my language. I have to learn it. And I speak multiple languages. So sometimes there's a word that I might not know in English, I'm gonna throw my language in. Somebody gonna hear it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just gonna write in one language, man. I mean, I got songs that strictly in English and I got songs in my language, but when I do both, when I mix both, it makes more sense to me.
You feel more comfortable when you can do both.
Yeah, cause I'm free I express myself freely.
You don't feel like you confined.
Yeah.
And that's what I be speaking of sometimes with artists, and you know, Cheno an artist, so I'm pretty sure he can relate as well, as far as like feeling confined when you like trying to get in your creative process, because like a percentage of you don't really care what other people think of you, but then you got a certain percentage of you that does, so you're gonna critique yourself and make sure that, you know what I'm saying, you putting your shit out a certain way.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
Facts.
So, like, what was it that got you into music from transitioning from, you know what I'm saying, all these different places you've been traveling, you know what I'm saying, by force or by choice, you know what I'm saying, to end up here to following the music path?
It was the peace, man, the peace that he brought to me. You know, like, I started, music for me started in church. You know, I was listening at first. I was just listening at the choir. I was listening. I loved it.
So that was the church here, or
back home?
Back home.
Back home. Yeah. I think I was 12 years old.
What kind of church was it?
It was a Protestant.
Protestant?
No, Protestant, I guess.
Protestant.
If I'm gonna say it with the accent, Protestant.
Protestant.
You know, if I'm gonna say it with my friend, like Protestant, like in French, it's Protestant.
Protestant.
Protestant, yeah. So.
And that would be.
That was my mom. My mom, you know, she.
Yeah, Christian.
Is this Christian based?
It's Christian.
Okay,
Yeah, it's Christian.
okay.
It's basically it basically it's like Baptist.
Yeah.
Yeah, because here now
I just wanted to make
Baptist
sure, you know what I'm saying, in my space.
No, it's Christian, man. It's Christian.
So, everybody kind of formulated the same way in church, you know what I'm
In
saying? We
church,
all
man.
kind of had that same influence of church, you know what I'm saying?
Everything happened for a reason, bro. You know, when he started in church for me, I was just hearing it. And then I was like, yo, I can do this. You know what I'm saying? I can do this.
So did you start off doing gospel music, or you just started off doing your kind of music you just knew?
It was gospel.
You started off doing gospel. That's what's good.
I joined the choir actually.
That's
After
what's-
just sitting there and watching, you know, after that, you know, I just joined the choir.
That's what's up, man.
I was
Because
doing-
all
I
of
was
us
doing
go
bass.
to church, but none of us have actually sat here and said, like, we joined the choir.
Yeah.
No, I did. I was 12.
So,
I
yeah,
joined the
that's-
choir, and they was like, yo, we're going to use you for your bass because you got a deep voice. You know, you can do the bass. Because all the songs were in language, and it was dope. So after that, I moved from just doing the bass to actually playing the drum.
Gotcha.
So, you know what I'm saying? So I was also playing the drum, doing that drum, like hyping it up. Because the type of song we're making, man, I wish you can hear it. Literally. You got to hear it to feel it. Like, it literally hit your soul.
Yeah.
That's what made me want it, because I got into the sound.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got into the sound, and the lyrics were crazy. So my music, I call it foreign music, because I talk about God. I know God. I'm not perfect. No one is. You know what I'm saying? No one is perfect.
Yeah.
But they say you gotta stand for some, or you're gonna fall for anything.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of evil out. There's a lot of evil out there, so I'd rather be on the right side. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that shit out Trump any day. Even though I feel like the other force might get you sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
that's what it feels like. But, like, to follow that base, which is our structure over here, is still pretty, like, mind-blowing for me. Like, how one culture went basically everywhere, just dropping these Bibles off almost, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have thought personally that y'all religion over there would have been something different, you know what I'm saying? But I know in some areas it is Christianity, but for over here, you know what I'm saying, we know that shit is forced. Like, we ain't have a choice. And I'm pretty sure the process over there could have been the same too, but for me, just hearing it, you know what I'm saying, like...
I mean, my man, I'm gonna tell you, there's all kinds of religions, man.
It is.
Like, even there, over here, I can see there's all kinds of religions. People believe what they want to believe.
Yeah.
At the same time, man, like, we all know that there's something stronger than us.
Yeah.
Something is stronger than us, like, yo, we need to pay attention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's out there. Even whatever you believe in, you know what I'm saying? You know that there's a higher power in the universe.
Whatever you want to call it, but it do exist.
You
know
do,
what I'm saying?
you do. So you gotta believe in something or whatever, or you gonna fall for anything.
So is like your church beliefs, they kind of like, do you still believe firmly in them, or have they like transferred or transgressed to like a different kind of spiritual meaning?
To me, man, like I'm gonna tell you, man. To me, when it comes to church, it was more like the base. What I enjoyed more about it was the base when I started.
Yeah.
When I got introduced to it when I was younger and I was going faithfully. I don't go like right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't go faithfully. Like I said, I'm not perfect. I don't go faithfully right now, but it's the base that I got from it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I learned how to pray. I learned how to talk to God. Now I talk to God myself in my own time. You feel what I'm saying? I could be like my home. I could be in my house. If I got something, I'm gonna pray. In my own time. I'm gonna get down. I'm gonna pray. And I felt like the most important thing was knowing how to pray. Because a lot of people don't know how to pray.
Yeah. And see, for me, I just call it meditation, which is almost the same thing, you know what I'm saying? But the same concept, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
You gotta find that peace within yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, and figure that shit out.
Yeah.
So,
I remember like when you mentioned in church, you was mentioning dance to me earlier too, and I think you said you were into dance before you got into music.
Yes, man. Like I was talking about the culture, man. Like when we ran from the war in the Congo, and we moved to Gabon, we got introduced to the street, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like the life that we were living in Congo was different. Like, Mom had a job, Pops had a job. It was a good life. When we moved to Gabon, it was like they treated us like refugees. But we're still in Africa. You know what I'm saying?
Did you feel entitled at that time and they shouldn't have treated you like that?
No, they shouldn't have, because it's like, it's still my continent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They should understand like, okay, shit is shaking over there. Like, but nah, you understand that.
Yeah, I feel you. That's what we get over here. So I feel you.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, it is.
Everywhere.
But you was living a good life.
In the Congo.
Yeah.
In the Congo. So in Gabon, it was a different lifestyle now. So like, there was nothing at home. So we got introduced to the street life. So how you gonna find something to eat?
So like paint a picture of what street life is like to you in Gabon.
Mm-hmm.
What was that like?
We was out all day, man. Like I hit my bodies out of a coop. You know what I'm saying? Like 5 of us. I hit them up, we link up, and we was into dance. So we go out, we start dancing, man. We just in the street. We go in the city, in the like kind of what we had the city where it was busy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where they had all the shit going on. So we go out there, we dancing, all the people coming in, girls taking, you know, like we didn't have no phones back then though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Us, but some people that was like, they see someone with a phone, I mean they got it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they pull up, they liking that shit, and they throwing some money down.
Yeah.
That's how we'll make it. Or sometimes we hustling, we doing some side job like doing construction. Young, we're young, man. Like,
But you wasn't on the other side. You wasn't like, you didn't have to worry about the drugs or like.
Nah, the drugs
doing
wasn't
any
even like
other extra.
Nah, like I ain't even started smoking weed till I was like 15. For real.
I mean, you was here already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you say like in the streets, were you like homeless when you were there?
No, we had a home, but in Gabon, it's like shit over here. Like when motherfuckers doing the street, like we ready for anything. You know, you always out trying to see what's out there. You're not trying to miss out on anything. Day and night, you out there. You know, whatever you can get. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you can get, I'm talking about whatever you can get. And there's always a lot of tourists. Like, I'm not gonna speak on anything bad, but
So
like
did people used to take advantage of the tourists out there?
oh yeah, people take
There's a
advantage
lot
of it.
of.
He
Yeah.
said, oh yeah. That's normal. Like,
If you like go out there and you like real flashy, you know what I'm saying, and you don't know where you at, you real flashy with it, they'll take it from you.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bad guys. I don't see them. I got bullied.
yeah.
I got bullied. Like coming up, like they see you like, yo, where you going? Come here. What you got on you? It's like, look, touching your pockets, going through your shit.
Mhm.
Taking this. It's mine now. So you just gotta understand that. All right.
So do you feel like that's because you didn't have like a lot of confrontations growing up? So when you came across those situations, you felt like you just didn't really know how to manage it at the time, so you just let them do it, or it was like too many people?
They were bad guys, man. Like
Like, what's some examples of things that they do to people that don't listen?
you get beat up. Like when I'm talking about days, like I'm talking about the street, the thugs, the neighborhood thugs.
Yeah.
You got them everywhere, neighborhood.
Yeah.
There's always the neighborhood thugs, and I knew them. Like there was one they called him Big Dang. Big Dang. The name is crazy already. Big Dang. So like growing up, also like at every corner store they had an arcade.
Yeah.
You know, we used to play a game called Street Fighters.
Yeah.
And they also had King of Fighters. I don't know if you heard of that shit.
I know, we heard of Street Fighters.
Yeah, but mostly into King of Fighters. Like you put a coin in and like you get into it, you can challenge someone on the arcade. So it'd be like guys like Big Dangs, when he challenge you and you beat him at the game, he just cut the whole shit off. he just turned the whole arcade off, like boom. And he gonna stand there too, bro. Like he gonna like, okay, I'm gonna wait for it. I'm gonna see what you gonna do.
Let's see if you're gonna try.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's real bullies like that. Like you gotta learn how to defend yourself now. Like over the years, these people getting old, they still doing the same shit. They're not going to school. We going to school. We graduate. Like when I was out there in Gabon, I was over there on CZM. So over here, it's like I was over there in 9th grade.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Over there, I was over there in 9th grade. But like these dudes, they still out there. They sit out there, just keep repeating, and they just doing bad shit. And they don't give a fuck how long you repeat. You still can go to school. You could be 22 and be in the 9th grade.
Damn.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool with them as long as you still want to go to school. There's no age for education, man.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
They don't let you slide over there, man. You gotta be smart. Yeah.
That's interesting, man.
You gotta be smart. And there's a lot of smart kids. Someone like he's 18, he's always done high school.
So how did you get to America?
Going country to country, man. You know, going country to country, and finally, we got help. You know, we got help from they call them the RIC, the IRC.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we got here, man. It's a long story for real. Like I'm gonna write a book. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna write a book. I'm gonna put it out there for the people.
Have you started writing it yet?
I brainstormed it. You know what I'm saying? I put ideas together. I need someone to help me.
Yeah.
And I just need to reach out to more people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you see, like I'm trying, man.
Yeah, you start. Nah,
Yeah.
you doing. So it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, this is doing. You know what I'm saying?
Merch.
And he already out here with
Merch,
us. You know
yeah,
what I'm
merch.
saying?
It goes for $45. You know what I'm saying? It feels good, comfortable. Got the hoodie online at Foreign Music Empire. We're on Instagram, Facebook, even on YouTube. If you want to hear the music, we everywhere, and we still putting out new music. I told Cheno we're gonna work. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So you building an empire. So you got, is it a music label?
You know, like right now, I don't even know where I'm going with it. I want it like you hear the word empire. I want it to be something big, and I don't even like just consider myself as just being a rapper. I want to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like be an MC, like create, man. Like, cause I write all my music and I make music based on things that I go through. So like telling my stories, I'm gonna tell it through my music.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And I'm also at the book.
So like speaking of stories, man, when you came to America, what was it like for you? Like how old were you? Like what was the language barrier like? What was the like culture shock like?
Hey yo, it was crazy, man, coming to America. I mean, it was like a dream. I didn't expect it to be like this. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You expect it to be better or worse?
Better.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna lie to you. Look, I got on the plane. Look. We departed from Gabon, the airport in Gabon. We departed from there. Got on the plane. Everything was gravy. I'm like, I'm super excited. I'm going to America. Like I'm hearing shit like Tupac, 50, shit like that. Like shit that I heard before on the radio. Like I heard about.
I ain't about to be like,
I'm going to their country.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna be in New York City or somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking like that. I'm gonna be somewhere where the stars are. Boom, Charlottesville. You know what I'm saying?
That's a crazy TikTok.
Hey yo, like, I'm not lying to you, yo.
He said,
Yeah.
Like that's how
how did that work out that way? How?
Bro, it was like a dream come true, bro. That moment, that was like we got blessed. You feel what I'm saying? My family and I all together.
So you feel like this is the best? I'm agreeing. Like this is like not as far as the way this shit is set up, but like the concept of the structure here is nice, opposed from the city. You know what I'm saying? But you felt better landing here than in the city.
Oh yeah, I mean, like when we landed first, we landed in New York City. It was crazy out there. So I'm looking at all the tall buildings and shit.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
We had to go there and do some shit. Then they took us to Washington D.C. We had to do some other legal stuff. Then Charlottesville, you know. And I'm like, yo, I still love it though. You know, don't get me wrong. Charlottesville is beautiful.
Because you don't speak, so it didn't matter.
Different.
You was
Yeah,
here.
we agree.
It's different.
It is.
But like the whole experience, like I was excited. I didn't know what I was actually coming. It's like an adventure, man. Like you're going to a new country, right?
Yeah.
They speak a whole new language. We didn't know any language.
No English.
No English at all. We didn't know any of that. You know what I'm saying? Thank God they got agencies that help with that.
Yeah.
You know, they are in Charlottesville. Shout out to IRC. One day if they ever watch this video, you know what I'm saying? I'm really thankful for what they do. There's a lot more people out there that need help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about my experience, man. Like making it out, it's like being the chosen one, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like
There's a lot of families on the move with y'all.
yeah, some people didn't make it. Some people got killed by wildlife. Some people got killed by other people that was also getting away. Some people got killed by the bad people.
Killed
So
by
it's
wildlife, by like snake spiders or
like anything you could think of.
Hyenas,
lions. Because you know when you're running from the war, you don't know which
Yeah.
direction you're going.
Yeah, exactly.
You just running. You're getting in the woods and you're running and then
Forgetting
boom, now
about
you're in the jungle.
animals.
Now you're in the jungle and they got wildlife out there. They getting you. So
Yeah, it's different.
a lot of
It's
people
way
got killed, man. A lot of people disappeared, never found them. They got all kinds of crazy shit. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So did y'all have weapons going through that process, or was it just like straight
Nah.
hands?
No, like my pops found a pistol
Mm.
when we were escaping. It was like the whole city's down, man. It's like it's
Yeah.
destroyed. People are
Probably
looting.
was guns
There's all
everywhere.
kinds of shit. The whole city's down, man. Like he ended up putting his hands on a pistol.
Mm.
It was loaded, but he only had like about seven rounds in it.
Man, that's like a
That's
movie,
enough.
man.
Yeah.
It's like a movie for real. That's something that
I'm telling you,
most
that shit
people
was
never
real,
go
man.
through,
Like that shit was real. It's like like I told you, I gotta put that shit in the book. I gotta write about that shit. Because if I just
Yeah.
tell you like this, you're gonna be like, yo, I can't believe that shit.
yeah.
I can't believe that. I can't believe you went through that shit. Like I said.
See, for me, when people talk, I listen to the words they saying, but I also feel for the vibes too. You know what I'm saying? So like, you can tell when somebody being genuine and sincere. You know what I'm saying? On the scale. You know what I'm saying? So.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
That's,
So
that's facts.
even with you just telling your story, like I could still feel that shit is genuine. Like I know when I'm around some weird shit and I need to, my scale is like bouncing like this. It's about 40% believing you or 30%. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Facts.
that's on some other shit. But yeah, like what you saying, yeah, you put it in a book, but definitely sound like some crazy shit to have to experience, bro. Like I know we all go through some crazy shit and have to deal with things, but like
That's
see,
different, man.
that kind of physical anxiety is
Yeah.
the shit I feel like I was built for.
Like, how did you?
But actually having to go through it and do it is a completely different thing, you know what I'm saying? But I know me, how I've been in all my situations, you know what I'm saying? All my crazy situations, how I manage myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just...
How did you manage the stress and
Yeah,
the
like...
fear, the anxiety, the uncertainty when running through the jungle, when you thought you might be killed, murdered, your mom, sister, or something might happen, you know?
I can't even tell you how many times I done seen like my whole life flash before my eyes, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It was some crazy shit.
And then like boom, I'm still here. Oh shit, it's like a nightmare. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And your family here with you through that whole process.
Exactly.
I think, like, no matter the process, like, it's always more concern and more anxiety when you got your family members or friends with you. Because now you're not just on the go by yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, you probably know you faster than all of them, but you're not just going to take off and leave them.
Yeah.
We gotta stick together.
Yeah.
After what we've been through, it's already like
Do
life
your
and death
anxiety
situation.
wants to take off sometimes, like through some of them situations? Did it want to go?
Like, what do you mean, man?
Like, you know, when you say you get close to those situations, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you on the move, you know what I'm saying? Like, just knowing that you faster than your family. It's like, the concepts is like movie shit, but this is real life shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, in the movies, they show people leaving their family members, you know what I'm saying? But I know, obviously, you hear raw yours, you didn't leave them, but, like, how was your anxiety process knowing that, yo, I'm faster than you, I could leave, and everything is so close, but I'm, like, right here, like, come on, like...
Nah, it was more like, yo, like, we're all together trying to get away, but if you stop right here, we all stopping right here.
Gotcha.
And if you gotta fight, we're gonna fight right here. We're gonna fight to die right here. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's
how we move, basically.
See, everybody...
Yo, I remember a scene we had to hop on the train, right? Everybody was just hopping from everywhere. You couldn't even hop on the doors. People was hopping from the windows. So my peoples got on the joint. My mom got on and they were trying to get me. And like, the train just was moving. The train started moving. So I'm running, trying to catch up. I'm running and my mom threw me a hand like, yo, come on. I'm running, dude. Like, when that shit hit me, when the train started like picking up speed and shit, I'm like, yo, that shit real. So I jumped, she caught me and just pulled me up, yo. Like, yo, that shit was crazy. It's like the shit you see in the movies, man, but like, yo, that shit was real.
That's what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy. But on that note, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna cut to this break and we're gonna swing right back to y'all.
It's that savage shit.
So we back from the break. So what we about to get into right now, you know what I'm saying, is experience since he's been over in the States, you know what I'm saying? Because there had to been a crazy transition from, you know what I'm saying, what you was experiencing before, so much crazy high anxiety, and then being over here where you can like actually relax a little bit at, but you got to maneuver in a completely different way now.
Yeah, it was different, man. And to be honest, man, like, I didn't even feel the time that it took. The process of me like transitioning from French to English, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was I came in the States in 2005, December. So like 2006 really. Yeah. You know? So I going to Albemarle High School, so it was like a whole different experience, man. Like, I had to learn it. Met a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, seen a lot of faces. And I still see them now.
So was it like a breath of fresh air when you could actually sleep and wake up with like a little bit more peace?
Oh yeah, it was different, man. Like, I still couldn't believe it for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so it took you about a couple months, took you about a year?
Yeah, I had to get used to the system. I can feel like, yo, yeah, I'm within a different country.
So now you're at a place now where you feel like you can move comfortably now, like you can speak comfortably now, you understand comfortably now, you're not looking, huh? What?
At first it was like that, though.
You had to look, everybody asked like, why the fuck you keep
huh?
looking at me like that? Because I don't understand you, that's why I keep looking at you.
No, look.
No disrespect.
Like it was like that at first, it was hard. It was hard, like I didn't know anything. Like,
yeah, I can imagine.
It was hard.
I'm being light of the situation, but I can only imagine how raw the situation had to actually be.
It was hard. And it was here in Charlottesville.
Yeah.
You know.
So like, how did people treat you as someone coming from another country? You know what I mean? Like, you having a language barrier.
I think they probably thought I was weird. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you see me, I look just like everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody else, and just like, okay. When I start to talk or when I, you know, you hear my accent, you're like, yeah, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's how I looked at it. So, but you know, there's always sign language and vibe.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So we just get
the energy,
the energy.
Fucking
so if you want some, people gonna feel the vibe. They're gonna like, okay, this person want this.
I can tell he misunderstood. He just trying to understand right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, a lot of sign language.
I guess you would have to ask the people that I have encountered when I was still learning English. The people that I have encountered that like looked at me like, okay, what the fuck is he trying to say? You know what I'm saying? Those people, if you ask them, they were like, okay, this guy, I can't even believe this guy speaking now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They probably say that, but you have to learn fast, man.
So you never felt like nobody ever tried to treat you different or like not include you?
Nah. I don't feel like
What about your dress clothes transition? Like,
I
was the dress clothes
picked
the
up.
same?
I picked up, man, like back in 05, 06. Back in 05, 06, you know who you dress.
You triggered. He like, shit, I got my shit together. What you talking about? You see the merch, baby?
Yeah, you see the merch.
Started from the bottom and now I'm here.
Hell yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, I've always been on the cool side.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I've always been on the cool
Even
side.
over
So
there,
like,
you was swaggy.
even
so
over
when
there,
you
I've
came
always
over
like,
there-
I wanted shit.
That's
and
why
over
they
here,
take
I
your
could
shit.
get
You
that.
was like,
Nah,
yo.
I remember from back in the day. He never was no bum. He always had the style together.
Yes.
Even if it
Yeah.
was different. Just like my style could be different at times. Like it was always together.
Yes.
So did you just like, was it like, I know it was a lot of TV and I don't think we really had a lot of internet then, so was it like mostly TV? It was like, or
TV
like this,
that I
like-
remember was black and white, man.
Well,
Little-
once you got
little
here,
box,
once
big
you got
box TV.
here, and you had to get your swag together, you already kind of had a perception from like what you saw everybody
Oh
wearing.
yeah,
already.
like, yeah. Going to
And
high
you knew
school,
you had
actually, going to high
access to
school,
it
seeing all
over
the people
here.
that was getting fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, yo, like, okay, that's how we dress. And I had my first job was a Chick-fil-A at the mall. So like, the mall's right here.
You took a lot of mental notes.
Yeah, hell yeah, I picked up. The mall's
Get
right
the
there. You
bitches.
see
Yeah,
the
this is how you get the bitches. That's what it all was
yeah.
to get the bitches.
He always in here hollering
Excuse
at
me,
people in
women.
line.
Yeah, I know.
Like, hey, my name Oliver, you know what I'm saying?
Hey yo.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the Congo, you know what I'm saying? Throwing the accent on heavy. They be like, what you say?
Yeah,
Hey yo.
My name Oliver.
that ain't it. He probably gave
Yeah,
me a real
Cheno funny
name.
as
You
hell.
probably gave me a real name over there. Did you change names?
Nah, my name is Olivier.
Olivier.
Olivier. If you gonna say like, you know, if you gonna say it the way it's said.
So that's how
with
you
the
say it to the
French
bitches. So it's
Olivier.
I was getting money when he said it.
Yeah,
Hey, yo.
Hold
You
up.
see this right here? This is
It's
Olivier.
that Olivier.
Olivier. Go ahead and fire, yo.
Yeah.
Go ahead and fire.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's smooth, man.
Yeah, suave. I
We're gonna
feel
get
you.
that shit right on the spot. But look, as y'all can see, your phone empire is like what? If you ask me what it is, I'm gonna tell you, man. We're just trying to make something out of nothing, man. Like,
So how you get the colors?
the colors, the map of Africa? The colors is like it represent all kinds of things: blood, forest, the sun. You know what I'm saying? The junk, the wildlife, all of that.
Yeah.
It represent everything. Because you know Africa is like that. The diamonds, the gold, and everything. Everything.
And this is the camera right there, right?
Everything, man. Like.
That's the camera.
No one knows what it is, to be honest. Like I told you, we're just trying to make something out of
Yeah.
nothing. Everyone knows what the map of Africa is. It's right here.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't make this up.
Yeah.
But no one knows what it is. So I just wanted to put it out there for the people to know. But what you need to remember is the empire. Is what we're trying to build from this. And trying to give back to the community. You know what I'm saying? The empire.
Yeah, facts.
So yeah, that's what we're coming from.
So,
man.
what else do you be doing on like your free time when you're not doing music? You know what I'm saying? To,
Of course, you know, I'm a dad. You know what I'm saying? I got my little girl.
how old is she?
She's 9.
Hey,
Yeah.
congrats,
Yeah.
man. You know
That's
what
my
I'm saying?
heart.
We got a lot of
That's-
fathers around.
That's my
here,
heart.
so-
That's my heart. You know. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, other than that, I also fix phone. I got a lot of talent. You know what I'm saying? I fix phone. I'm
Yeah,
a
you said entrepreneur.
yeah, I'm a technical type of guy. Entrepreneur. I like to get money. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Anything I can put my hands on. I'm more into trying to legalize all of the talents I got. It's kind of
Yeah,
hard
it
doing
is.
everything at once. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Yeah. So you could be anything. I could be anything. I
Yeah.
could be anything.
But,
But I can't legalize all of that. It's gonna take me a lot of time. I want it now.
you can. It's just a process. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the process. I could do it, but yeah, I want it now. Type shit.
Yeah.
So I gotta see which door that I'm gonna knock on that's gonna open up first.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. That's a smart plan to have your long goals and then some. You know.
Yeah.
Short
I
term.
need them short-term immediate tangibles that I can
Yeah.
get my hands on right now. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So, like, have you collabed with any artists out here in the area, or
Man,
since
look.
you've been in the States in general, I should say?
Look, actually, yeah, I collab with J Wills. You know, we got a joint called The Street Fucked Up. It's on YouTube.
All right, shout out Jay
Yeah,
Wells.
Shout out J Wills. You know, I want to collab with more artists, man. Actually, you know what I'm saying? I'm real humble. You know, it's more like people don't be trying to do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I feel like there's a lot of favoritism, or if they don't know you, they don't want to fuck with you. That shit, you know what I'm saying?
I feel
like in the game.
To me, that feels like the concept that everybody has, which is why, you know what I'm saying, over here, you know what I'm saying, we're unifying. So that way, we can kind of remove that concept, you know what I'm saying? We can dig into that shit all day and all night, you know what I'm saying, as far as that shit, because I'm not from here, I'm from New York, so I've experienced the same shit. Bro from here, he experienced it, you know what I'm saying? From here, too, experienced the shit, you know what I'm saying? So, but it's like, somebody gotta start from somewhere, you know what I'm saying? So, like, me in my life, I always been the spark, you know what I'm saying? The fire starter. I just used to utilize my shit a different way, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm just like, fuck it, I just get this shit rocky, you know what I'm saying? Get the bros, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all trying to do something more productive and positive anyways, you know what I'm saying? So why not do something where we can kind of give some general knowledge, some information, you know what I'm saying, to the people, to the ones that don't really know, and give a place to where people can come check out some shit that's, you know what I'm saying, that's more organic, it's more natural, it's right there in your face, you can reach it, you can touch it, you know what I'm saying, you know motherfuckers is real humans, you know what I'm saying, like, and then we also support, you know what I'm saying, we show Olivier, you know
show
what I'm
love,
saying?
show support, yo,
you know what I'm saying, we show a lot
you know
of love and support out here, you know what I'm saying, like, that's what I feel like. If people saying that's what it's supposed to be about, then that's what the fuck motherfuckers should be doing. You know what I'm saying? So like, instead of me digging into that space over there, you know what I'm saying, I open the door. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
And if there ever was an issue, then you gotta reach out to me personally. You know what I'm saying? But if not, then it's okay too. You know what I'm saying? You can still tune in and check out the vibes. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? It's all about giving back and showing love. You know what I'm saying? So like, a lot of people cross paths and they be like, yo, I appreciate the opportunity, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you gotta create the opportunity. Apparently, you know what I'm saying, the universe is saying now is the time, you know what I'm saying? So,
Facts.
and then even these little steps right here motivate people to want to do something that's coming through the joint or that's just watching the shit, you know what I'm saying? Either do the same thing or to do something similar to what we've been discussing on here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's facts.
I agree.
it's like it's a lot of people podcasting, but it's a lot of general talk, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really, it's nothing that you're gonna find that's gonna kind of give you the knowledge or get close home to base, you know what I'm saying, or get like somebody real story close to you or around you, or somebody that's in the vicinity, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
or even if they're not in the vicinity, it's just a place where it's like, okay, it's Charlottesville, you landed here, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should have been like, all right, boom, I'm doing music, I should be able to go to these boom, boom, boom locations, you know what I'm saying? But then it's like, okay, I gotta figure out how to get to a studio, I gotta figure out how to get to a cameraman, I gotta figure out how to get to like somebody who doing something like a podcast or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, how to get on the radio, like, we should have access to all of this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as somebody see the shit going on, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I like to do. I like to connect. I like to network and link people, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, when this, like, once we get all the right spirits in the right place, you know what I'm saying, in all the like minds, then we won't have that, what you was just saying before, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of what got me digging in this direction, because I always feel like I want to dig in that way too, you know what I'm saying? And then it's always that kind of directional talk, you know what I'm saying? So it's like trying to give it some different feed and different spin on it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this thing is it all is to be an example for people to just step out there and just try, do it, put it out there, you know, say it, be the change that you want to see.
Yeah.
Pretty much, you know what I mean?
Yeah, knowledge is power, you know what I'm saying? And one story don't inspire one, it inspires the next, you know what I'm saying? Like, I learned a lot from bro, you know what I'm saying? And Even just being here with him, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could feel that shit is real, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know a lot of this kind of information before, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just had my own perception that I have, and then what was given to me from TV or somebody else, first-hand experience, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never really sat down and chill and just, you know what I'm saying, just chopped it up and vibe just to kind of ask these questions. We get around people and, like, we talk about everything else. You know what I'm saying?
Surface level stuff.
Yeah. So, like, how do you feel with, like, creating space in a space that's not your, that doesn't feel like your space? You know what I'm saying? Like, how you came here, now you like, I'm ready to stamp this empire. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel about that whole process?
You know, man. I dealt with it before. That's what you gotta understand first. Leaving from the Congo, moving to Gabon was another country, and they treated us just like this. Like, you know, some people will hate on you because you're not from there. You know what I'm saying? So we dealt with it already, survived it. Now I'm here. I know it's probably people out there like, yo, who the fuck is this dude? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, they don't know where I came from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And understanding, when you start to understand shit that's deeper than just your existence.
Yeah.
Now it's a whole nation, a whole country just goes down, and you like, don't you think I got questions in my head like, yo, what happened in my country? What's going on?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why did it have to happen that way? Like, why did it have that? Like, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, government, the type of game they play. Like, I don't want to get into the government shit, but like, when you look at it, like, it's bigger than just our country.
It is.
It's bigger than just our country, and we're here for a reason.
I think that's why they gave us the movie Congo with the apes, to give us a completely different perception of how it really is over there. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
It's bigger than that, bro.
yeah, I think it's dope though. It opens up people's mind and their perspective. You know what I'm saying? It makes you think and question things, or at least it should make you question things a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I know I do. I know I question everything. So like, the same shit we dealing with over here is going on all over the fucking world. You know what I'm saying? Like, just in a different form. You know what I'm saying?
And it also shows that, you know, you can look at somebody and think whatever you want to think and believe whatever you want to believe, but that person that you might think little or nothing of has lived a life just as exciting as that movie that you're watching right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that movie, Blood Diamonds, too, man.
Me
Like,
too.
There's a lot of truth.
Yeah, I love it too.
There's a lot of truth.
I
in it.
figured. I could feel it. Some movies I could tell.
There's a lot of truth.
But you know they putting a little spin on it, but you could tell, you know what I'm saying? But some shit they think is so fictional that they can put the truth in our face, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah.
Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, the first time I experienced death, it was like when we was living in Brazzaville to go to Mosenjo, my dad's village.
Alright, yeah. So, before we get into that story right there, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna cut to this break and we're gonna get right back to y'all.
This that savage shit.
So we back from the break. So we're gonna get back into our last discussion, you know what I'm saying, as far as what we was talking about, and you know what I'm saying, O experiencing death for his first time, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, man, like, the first time that shit hit me, we was leaving Brazzaville to go to Mosenjo, my dad's village. On the way there, we hit, like, it's like a secluded area. It was back in the woods, man. Like, the road, there was not even a road. Literally, we just had to create a path just driving around, man. Like, and we got stopped by, like, 3 soldiers. They stopped the car. They told my dad, they all had AKs and shit, you know what I'm saying? Bullets all over them and shit. Told my dad to get out the car. My dad got out the car. So he stopped the car, got out the car. And they told him to get down, get on his knees, cock the gun. we thought he was about to shoot him, so we freaking out. We in the car, just like started screaming and shit. And the other guards, they already ready, like on standby. You know what I'm saying? They got their guns pointing at the cars, ready. And the other dude, like, he told my dad to get out, get on his knees. And he asked me, like, where you going? Started asking questions. So my dad is talking, but he's stuttering, like, yo, he's moving and shit, like, yo, I think he's lying. He told his partner, I think he's lying, let me finish him right now. His partner, like, nah, hold on. Cox, let me finish him. Yo, my mom gets out the car, runs to the dude's knee, she gets on her knees, pleading this guy to not kill my dad. And she just like, and we just in the car, I remember we're crying, me and my siblings, everybody, we just crying. It's nothing we could do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, cause I know like once they start doing that, we next.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we're crying, and my mom just like crying, pleading this guy to not kill my dad, to let us go. And now he turned the gun on her. Like, yo, stop crying, stop doing it. Cause she's saying God things, she's saying prayers and shit, she's saying all kinds of things. Like, deep things. And this guy, like, that shit getting to his soul, he's just like, yo, you need to stop right now, I'm gonna kill you. And then, like, his man just came and just pushed him, like, come on, let's go. We just got in the car, just drove off, man. But like, this shit was crazy, like, yo.
How did that situation affect you? What was it like after he got in the car and started driving? Like,
I was happy, but before that, man, like, I had a lot of hate. Because, like, if I had something that could end that dude's life, I got an instinct, or a gun or something,
You would have.
I would have shot him.
yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would have done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand that thought.
So have you ever seen a dead body
Yeah.
through all of that experience?
Oh, yeah.
So when was the first time you actually seen one in person?
That's when we were living in the Congo. I was 9. You know what I'm saying? I was 9. Like, it was right there in front of.
He got
it's
shot?
called-
It was a
we call
person?
it parcel.
Parcel?
Parcel. You know what I'm saying? It's like a little. It's not like a big fence, but it's like a little low fence, like 4 feet, but you can still see it outside.
Yeah.
So they had the body right there, in front of it.
That was the first time and last time, or?
Nah, that was the first time of many. Just
Yeah.
living, like getting away from the process, like we seen it. They have people lined up. They line up when they find the enemy, cause you know it's our side against their side.
Yeah.
So when they find the enemy, they line him up against the wall and shit. They just blast him.
So you'll just be running.
Like
you
we were
might see
driving, like
whole lines
when
of
we were
people.
leaving the city to go to my dad's village, driving through that shit.
Yeah.
They would just see like. We were looking at the joint, you see dead bodies there. The city is dead. Like, talking about the city being dead, bodies everywhere.
Yeah, we've never experienced that in America, man. Like, at least not in my generation. Like, so when you say it, we have no perception of it. You know what I mean? Just what we see in movies. But you really been there, so that's why we asking questions like, man, like you driving through, like you said, there's people lined up in lines. Like I don't even know how many deep.
And we living because we can't stay in that city. When shit get that bad, you gotta get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta get out because more than likely they're gonna find you. There's a lot of people they value what they got, so they stay in their homes.
And just dabble what they got.
And you got these bad soldiers that like they looters too. They going out there, they finding women, like okay, they raping the woman, they gonna kill the man, of course.
Yeah.
So they don't rebel. And if there's a youngin out there that's like they see that they can use, you join the team. You join the team, they're gonna dope you up, give you guns.
That shit is a crazy process, you know what I'm saying?
Especially when you lose everything, you lose your family, all you gonna think is that. There was a lot of young boys like when we were growing up, you know, running from the war and shit, cause we were staying in camps and shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we just stay in the woods. But when we stay in camp, we'll see a lot of kids that's corrupted. You know, there be a lot of like OGs out there that be like, yo, you can join the team. Like, yo, we'll give you money. You don't have money, you fight for us. You fight to protect your family. Which is not bad, because they need people to fight for them.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of young boys out there that they take that shit and they think they're in power. Because now they got guns, they got power.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing is stoppable with it. So they're doing everything. Anything they want, they feel like they can get it. But it's not like that.
So like, how young have you seen somebody that has been taken as a child soldier? Like, what's the age range?
Like 10.
Yeah.
10.
That sounds about right, man. That shit, the whole process is mind blowing, man. But definitely glad you made it through that shit. You've been here to, you know what I'm saying, come show some love and support. Definitely appreciate the vibes, man. Like, let the people know where they can find you at, you know what I'm saying, and what you got coming up next.
So, you can find me on Facebook, Olivier Oskilz, on Instagram, Oskilz, Oskilz, on YouTube, Foreign Music Empire, also on Instagram, Foreign Music Empire, Facebook, Foreign Music Empire, as you can see.
Yeah, y'all stay in tune, man. Y'all fuck with the merch, man. If y'all ain't in tune, man, y'all go holler at them, man. Support, man. I'ma have all the links below, man. Y'all know what time it is. Make sure y'all check out the TrakWolf Godcast IG, man. We got my man Savage in the motherfucking building. We got Blizzy over in the motherfucking building. You know what I'm saying? TrakBeatz, man. We signing out.
FMI.
Il tombera à ma droite, 10 000 à mes côtés, mais je ne serai pas atteint. Nakumbuatata na ya mwana na ya pefe ya longo, atabazonda babalenda avec unamu na toto. C'est Olivier la brebis noire qui s'est évadé du Congo. Je mettrai bien à Brazzaville comme Pierre Savognon de Brazza. Nakumbuatata na ya mwana na ya pefe ya longo, atabazonda babalenda avec unamu na toto. C'est Olivier la brebis noire qui s'est évadé de Brazza. Je mettrai bien à Brazzaville comme Pierre Savognon de Brazza. 1,000 who fall by my side, 10,000 on my right, but it will not come near me. Hey, yeah, I level up till I'm born. Now you set for me when you see me. I really come from the bottom. At the top, where I am to be. See, for me, be the remedy like codeine. Take a double seat. If you ain't by chasing dreams or getting money, we don't need to speak. What's going on in the city? It's like everybody coked up. All these old singing booed up. The whole time everybody chin. Fuck love, I don't need a heart. I signed up as a no-good donor. I walk around like I'm a hype. The whole time I just need some hair. Young nigga from the Congo. I done been through the struggle. What you know about saying tribes in the jungle? That's how I game up. Look in the world and lose your soul. I chose silver instead of gold. 44's where I immigrate. Self-made can't imitate. They wanna make a nigga A1. Only real niggas can relate. I won't stop till the fame straight. Fuck a bitch till the leg shake. See Penny, I don't need chicks. Your bitch bad but her ass fake. I got it now, you can have late. I merely walk, I don't need skate. Tatanaya mwana na ya pefe ya longo. Atabazonda babalenda avec unamu na toto. C'est Olivier la brebis noire qui s'est évadé du Congo. Je mettrai bien à Brazzaville comme Pierre Savognon de Brazza. Nakumbuatata na ya mwana na ya pefe ya longo. Atabazonda babalenda avec unamu na toto. C'est Olivier la brebis noire qui s'est évadé de Brazza. Je mettrai bien à Brazzaville comme Pierre Savognon de Brazza. I'm in the Vox with a yellow bitch. Asphalt with a pineapple. Good weed in his backwood. Yeah, that's how I elevate. Let me take both of these. Yeah, that's how I elevate. I wear a mop on my shoe. To remind a nigga where I came from. Born alone, I'm without long. But the money go forever come. Stay to myself, I don't fuck with niggas. Yeah, that's how I meditate. Took a few L's, but I bounce back. That's why I made me. Watata na ya mwana na ya pefe ya longo. Atabazonda babalenda avec unamu na toto. C'est Olivier la brebis noire qui s'est évadé du Congo. Je mettrai bien à Brazzaville comme Pierre Savognon de Brazza. Nakumbuatata na ya mwana na ya pefe ya longo. Atabazonda babalenda avec unamu na toto. C'est Olivier la brebis noire qui s'est évadé de Brazza. Je mettrai bien à Brazzaville comme Pierre Savognon de Brazza.
This that savage shit.